Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. I had a really good time in our last run earlier today, so before bed decided why don't we run another. UNMI hard mode with UNMI contractor is always easy to start, but do you have any TR after the start? Advanced alloys? Double earth tag for some income? No metals in the preludes to pair. Space elevator seems good in theory, but then without any steel, you run into big doo-doo problems. I don't know. I mean, you can nuke for the steel. There's a lot of, options here. UNMI contractor, and then heat production, perhaps, instead of the energy. We take the space elevator, the nuke. Oh, I need to double check. How much money do we start with? $40. $40. So I can spend 12 on this, and I would have steel left over. I can spend $12 buying cards. Okay, well, I'm not buying the greenhouses. So there's some TR. There's some steel. I could buy my 3 TR, but first, ooh, investment loan. First, we play space elevator, and then we sell. Now, next turn, I could buy space hotels. I don't have to investment loan to get it now. It's a $3 profit. We lose an income, we gain 3 income, so it's it seems good. But I could just have 4 income by waiting for next turn. Think of this card as I can have it now for 3 income, or I can have it next turn for 4. And because it's so early in the gen, it all makes sense. So then there we go. We buy a TR. 63 TR should be easy for us. It's just how do we get a TR this gen that's tricky? We might have to use the nuke, in which case having the heat bumped a little bit will be nice. Bribe committee. We can bribe the committee, tell them we're doing a great job. Which is fine. So I don't have to nuke right away. I want to hold this in reserve. Well, I need to do one of these 2 things. And I can't do this. So let me nuke. I'm going to keep grabbing the steel. If I get a mining area, fine. That's great. If not, it's less great. I'm going to buy this TR. And then now it's getting a little annoying where I'm had I taken my loan last turn, yes, we would have 3 income, but we would have had 2 more rounds of 3 income. So I need to get this 4 income for at least 6 rounds for it to have been equal. And anyway, my money just isn't quite right. Even with the titanium, next gen it'll be fine. Next gen I can potentially use upgraded metals, which would be even better. But for now, it's not so hot. Let's take an ocean and put it up here. I like to have an ocean in this slot for adjacencies. I love cutting edge. IO mining is not a UNMI build. You just can't really chase that. But this card has a requirement, so cutting edge will give us a discount on it. Keep selling that steel. All right. Can I buy? I can't, I might have to end up taking my loan anyway. So I have a $2 discount, so I don't feel too bad about this card now. I get a advanced alloy. If I do, I almost certainly need to take the loan, which is so annoying. Ugh. Because I want my bribe committee and to buy 1 TR. So, boom. Bribed committee. Buy a TR. Alright, great. We do have enough heat natively coming in to give us our TR next gen, which is great. So I don't have to worry about doing something weird like I just did. Imported nutrients. I actually like kelp farming, and I don't have much else going on right now. I do have some synergies that can come up for that. So, bam, bam, bam. I do need to find more steel. That's the biggest holdup right now. I can get you. I want both of these. I can get both. And there we go. We have a little bit of Venus infrastructure that'll also, while we're waiting to find combos, give us some money towards buying those Venus cards. So we have a lot of good stuff. We still need to find a steal every turn to sell. Hopefully we can get a TR every round to buy a TR. Floater synergies are fine. Microbe synergies are fine. Getting the government to help us push oceans is probably going to be really nice for kelp farming. But how are we feeling overall? We started the game with 14 TR. We've gotten 13 since then, plus 3 more money income. That is 16 money coming in off baseline, plus another $3 worth of titanium. So that's pretty good. It's almost $20. But then we have these weird discounts, $3 towards Venus, value of metals being higher, though we're only getting one of those per turn. We could get more per turn with rebates. But unfortunately, like picking up a steel right now for me is just $5 flat. Doesn't matter that I've enhanced the alloys because the first steel every gen I want to sell because there's no way for me to get more than $5 out of a steel. So like we have a lot of options. Again, we should try and get the ocean help from the government. All right, there we go. There's some plant tags, green tags, all that lovely stuff. I don't know how I'm going to get a TR this gen. I also don't know how I'm going to get a steel, but all of those are things we can figure out in due time. Potatoes. I mean, I could always buy an ocean. It's not that sexy, but it is a way of forcing kelp farming very quickly. Then I can potatoes for a little bit more income. I get a plant back anyway, and then boom, there we go. Minus 14 is just around the corner. Next gen, I do have enough heat for a heat bump, so I don't need to do a weird standard project. If I am serious about kelp farming, I'll take one more government ocean. A cheap science tag can be really nice. It's also borderline free, and a 1-point animal can be really nice as well. So let's not worry too much about that. If I did get enough plants for a greenery, I'm just going to play this just in case. Yeah. I can't quite get enough for kelp farming. Again, like I can buy this ocean, I can get this energy. I'm now 2 plants away. I could get that event, right, and get 4 plants, just giving up on the microbes, which feels bad. And that would give me a chance to put a greenery down. I could get the steel and I could sell the steel. But right now I have no way of getting steel anyway, so like I can get the steel next gen and sell it. It's not like I have a ton of steel coming in. And if I can find a ton of steel, then like, fine, that's great. Let's push Venus a little bit. There's a couple of nice Venus cards. All right, this is what I was afraid of happening. Arctic algae showing up, like nothing we can do about that. That's just fine. I do have Venus and Earth, so mining quota is almost playable. But yeah, this is what I hear about Arctic algae, is even though there's only 3 oceans left, it's kind of worth playing, and I have the ability to enhance it. So even though I really don't want to be picking it up, like it's good. It's a good card. Unfortunately, my greeneries are stuck up here for the moment. We've talked about that, so I'm not going to belabor anymore. But there's kelp farming, so that's quite nice. It means that we have plants and heat every round. We can go and get a little bit more heat just to make sure that stays current. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot here. I could just buy a standard project heat bump, and I'm actually going to, just to really keep our tempo high this game. Like, I have the money, I've got a lot of TR. The TR is giving us more TR very quickly. Like, things are coming together. I just need a Venus strategy. I mean, look, I could take a point on tardigrades for having a microbe card. It feels pretty lame. But right now I might not get any. Medlab for a science tag could be nice, but I don't have any steel. Nah, man. Nah, dog. Alright. Heather's playable. Molehole Lake is playable. Honestly, give me the cards. Not loving what I'm finding. How do I not have steel production? It's so lame. Okay, whatever, man. Tardigrades, I'm gonna enhance it just for a plant. And this, I mean, at least for now, I can get a second micro with my Molehole Lake. And then, boom, I can get some more microbes. It's such a lame use of all of this. I'm wondering if I want to, like, greenery this way instead of going for the card. Like, just eat the negatives. Like, take this $2, and then come down to here. Maybe we have a city there later, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's buy that last TR. We're gonna have heat next gen anyway. We can get our ocean event here, so at least we get some synergy. And yeah, Venus is the thing I'm the most worried about. Can't play you. We haven't played many events. A steel production is a godsend. Let's do this real quick. Subterranean reservoir goes here. Greeneries are coming along. Now we're gonna really slow down though because we don't have some of the synergies anymore. We don't have more oceans coming in that were really powering our greeneries. We'll do a Venus bump to get a card. Hey, look, 2 more TR. That's fun. So yeah, like, I don't know. This looks okay just because we have a lot of money, but with Venus being so low, I know we're in Gen 10, which is when I say generally you have to start terraforming, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like we need a lot. A mine, a flooding. We certainly don't need any of these things. I mean, a second steel per turn is kind of nice, but I'll just play Underground City if I get energy. Otherwise, I don't care. So greenery, buy TR, keep getting our floaters. I really can't do any better than this. Like, it feels a little absurd, you know? But like, greenery. That gives me enough money for, or enough plants for another greenery. Okay. You know? Boom. Just keep the tempo. Keep the tempo. I mean, I'd love to get fish with my Molehole Lake active, but maybe that's too greedy as well. Like, I don't know. Let's get some help on the Venus, because that's simply, even though I've had a Venus infrastructure card this whole time, I haven't been able to do anything with it. There we go. We have Science Tags, we can play Atmos Scoop. We can get a Venus bump for really cheap. Advertising isn't really anything. Finally, we got a Jovian tag too, which, if you've been paying attention, would have given us the mining quota a little earlier. But that was not allowed, unfortunately. So Atmos Scoop for 2 Venus bumps is pretty grand. I mean, I will play mining quota, and I will do some standard projects here to get the bonus. I can wait on you. So for now... For now, what? Might hold this greenery as well. Let me just take an Olympus conference. Yeah, I'm going to hold this greenery because I want this ocean first, and I don't want a standard project for it just yet. I mean, next gen I have to because it's like the end of the game somehow, but here we are. At least we have all the TR we need. But yeah, just no Terraforming Venus card at all. Not even really terraforming of any sort, to be honest. Like, I've bought everything that came up. Mars University and Physics Complex both give us like some card draw, some chances at glory. Yeah, we'd like that extra draw. I mean, look, Bushes is nice. Never having found any power, I can't build any of these cities. Oh, Terraforming Ganymede, how cute. No, dude. Nah, man, we need more than that. Let's buy this heat bump. Get this here. Keep placing greeneries for money. And plants, of course. Nah, man, we just... Like, this was a high-tempo game. Like, I literally said, oh, I'm gonna do... Oh, I should have saved that press for a fish. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, I literally played the run the most terraforming aggro I possibly could to have the highest chance of winning. Don't get me wrong, I could play a last second. You know what, fine. For the sake of really exhausting our options. There you go. I could have had one more grass. So screw you, game. I'm buying a city, and I'm putting greenery around it. There you go. I'm taking my floaters and my microbes and my discounts. I'm just taking it all home, man. I'm taking it all home. I had to do so much standard projecting. Like, I don't know. I didn't even count it all. Like, so much. That sucks, dude. That freaking sucks. The hell? Like, and we didn't even get 100 points. I totally could have had I just bought 2 cities instead of all those Venus bumps. But, like, I understand. Look, I'm playing on hard mode. But, like, can you give me a steel for my Earth elevator, man? Can you give me a Jovian for my other stuff? Like, this game, sometimes it just does not love you. I actually think we played that straight. Like, oftentimes I'm very aggro and aggressive on points. I call it greed. I'm very greedy. I buy lots of cards. I'm not doing lots of actions. I never do early standard projects because I say, screw you. I'll hold the money and have a more efficient action next turn. I'm not going to hedge by doing standard actions. This time I played it straight, man. Like, obviously I picked up some cards for points and combos along the way, but, like, can we view game state here? Like, you know, tardigrades. The shame of tardigrades. Like, okay, I bought a card. Search for Life I had just in case to open up some science things that never came. So that was $4 wasted. This was, you know, $7 wasted. So sure, I could 10. But, like, dirigibles for combos, like, that's real life, dude. That's real life. Olympus Conference at the end was just desperation for a card cycle, but, like, you know, this is all good. Like, these are actions that people can do. I would have more heat production if they offered it to me. I would have more plant production if they offered it to me. I would have had more steel production. Trust me, I would have invested. I have advanced alloys, man. Advanced alloys. I have viral enhancers. I have so many things to make all this stuff work. Like, arguably, tundra farming with 2 gens of production left or something isn't that strong, right? It's 2 plants up front, a little bit of money, a little bit of points. Like, on cards like this, yeah, I could have bought 1 more Venus bump. But, like, genuinely, everything else was tempo. I didn't even wait on, like, imported GHG for, like, a possible discount or anything. I rushed Kelp farming. Like, what did I do? I know everyone agrees, like, hey, man, bad runs happen. Why you melting down? But, like, dude, they happen, and I understand that as, like, a cognitive monkey that can think through. But, like, right now, my emotions are like, why me? Why is the world so mean? I've only played this game 10,000 times. Therefore, statistically speaking, I'm going to have a bad run. Like, it's okay. But damn, why? Anyway, I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.